Kublai pi baru gini gilong ki kubor bam tagasgi. Hagasgi kapsan jangadar barmang tingka ke Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ki MLA na kaliang persya kala shimbenta ke jingya tai ror ke jingya thu kubor jang ulan kat badan gi ba ai jingya ro eka sarkar dan pat ki bakadawi ki benta ki bran kaman penben. U MLA ka Mawlai constituency ba bright stewel mar banyang ba ai jingkran halor ka governor address ula penpau ki babun ki man ki biadai bakatanat home police power but PHE. Ki bakta juri ki paj ba ka Mawlai bar kanong ba shilong. Uba amar banyang uloong baki katu kane ki pulit khamtam ki banaka arm branch kilawan jingya kendo ya u ban pinsngo ki jingye jangki ki balakta ya ka moral jangki. Karkum ka jingyo jingtip na ki ladon ka jing pinslem ka baslem ba ha ka jingki kurdan promotion jangki. Ulakdo ba kat ba ki balarung kam kum ki constable nadu kisnem syajak nais pak handai pupra ar hajar iwe kiwi pat kilakiu syaka kedan sub inspector. Henry ki babun naka arm branch kim pat yo e ka jingkiu kedan waladon ki vacancy haka kedan SI ula kerpat yu menteri baka sarkar ban pitnia e kani ka benta. Wemeli ula penpauru ia ka jingduna ki fire tender khamtam ki mini fire tender ha kanong ba shilong ka badan ki surok ki beren ula ong babun sin habajia keding lapha adu santali ki fire tender Henry kimla awan poi haka jaka namar ki surok ki bakim. Lai jingmut badan kam bandan ki mini fire tender hamanna ka fire station khamtam hasor shilong banna ai jingirap kloi habajia ki jingjia basosi. Ulak dauru ba ka Mawlai kade ka wayna ki constituency ki bahetam. Khamtam hakathan nong kolaw bar ki jaka pa marjan. Lai jingmut badan kam bantay ya ka fire station thamai. Hakathan Mawlai mawyong banla ai ka jingyadai ki jingjia basosi hakatay kathan. Uba amar banyang ula pedyang ka jingkular jang ka sarkar ban ai boarding ka babiang habaro ka jilla. Henry ong ba watla ka kam ba omdan schedule load shedding hakini ki arsnem baladem. Henry hadu mentaru dangdon ka jingpelip boarding man kapor hamaulai ba hakiwi par ki benta ka jilla. Ula ong bagani ka jingthut boarding ka lakta jur iki samla puli bar ki basyanya ka boarding na ka benta ka kamay ka chi chongki. Lai nuksa ba haubnai nailar ar-hajar arpsan ka bil kalong. Shihajar arspa anrupsan dingka, hau risau, shihajar arfra dingka, hau naiwil, shihajar shispa akhatsan dingka, bat hau nopra, shihajar shispa prapu dingka. Henry hau kela lingkon ar-hajar arpriu kalakiu kinsan, sya kasan hajar praspa khandai psau dingka. Bat hau rimpang, sya kapra hajar sanspa sanpo artingka, kabalong kumakiu hadu sau spa pesen. Ulong ba omday tangkani ka way kanuksa, Henry ki babun ki ba kila ujor, halor kani ka jingkiu kansan ka tarif boarding, ka ba ulong ba kalong ka ba am normal. Ula kerpat banto kidnya iya kani ka jingja. Wemeli ula kadawru ba hamaulai dangdon Shibun ki electric pole ki bla rom, bad ki badan jingma, katu kani ki ba kila ujor ya katanat pawa, Henry ompat penbet pura. Ula penpau ka jingpala, ba hagawi ka jaka la shipanan kam da ka ding wooden plank ban kershan ya ka pol rom ka babu jingmai ka jingshangan ki ba. Ula kado ba wat happening ka jingpentray kam ya ka revamped distribution sector scheme dangdon ki long ying hamaulai ki ba ompad yo boarding. Ula kerpat ikatanat pawa ban shimkya bat penbet ya ka jing'e ha katanat PHE Greater Light Core Scheme ha ka day ba ka PHE department. Long ba wat lala penbena ba ka Greater Light Core Water Supply Scheme kala dem, Henry ki ba kim pad yu i ka jingmentoy pura jangka. Long ba hakawe ka locality hamaulai, wat hadin ba ulit jurip ringkat ba ki officer, ban pen i ka jaka ba tuj leakage, Henry hadin katu kat ne benay ka jing kalami biang, ka bawan ra ka jing ba jing mai ka jing pedan kam Ba bright well mar banyang, ula penkut da ka baong, badang bun ki par ki mat ki ba kwa ban ra. Henry namar ka jing napor, ula penek tang hakini ki benta, kiba kongsan bat kerpat iki menteri badaipen ban shimkya kloy.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, for allowing me to take part in the governor's debate on the governor's address. I would like to highlight some of which I feel the missing piece as far as the address made by the government on the floor of the House. First and foremost, I would like to deal with Home Police Department, where in fact the governor, while addressing in the floor of the House, he had announced that the recruitment for almost 3,000 vacancies is nearly completion. But then there are certain issues where some of the police personnel, especially those belonging to the armed branch, which have come and met me personally and informed me about their grievances, which have really affected the morale of these armed branch police personnel, where, as per the information that I received from them, while discussing with them, is there has been a long delay as far as the promotion of armed branch police personnel is concerned. Yes, as far as the unarmed branch is concerned, for those who have joined as police constable way back in 1998, 2000, 2001, many of them have rose to the rank of sub-inspector. But sad to say that though, as per the information that they give me, that there has been vacancies as far as the SI in the armed branch is concerned, but till date, many have not been filled up. So I would like the minister and the government of the day to look into this matter. Another point that I would like to raise, which is I feel it is very important, especially in a city like Shillong, where the road is very small and fire incidents do keep occurring every now and then. Because till date, I've seen and witnessed that there are very few mini fire tender, which I feel that mini fire tender is a must in every sub-fire station, especially in the city, where there are many instances where fire incidents occurred and these big fire tender went, but they could not reach the spot because of the small roads that is there in the city. And I would also like to highlight, because in the last session I've raised this issue, where I felt that as far as my constituency is concerned, Mawlai, it is one of the biggest constituency, especially in and around the Shillong agglomerate. And I feel that a new sub-fire station should have come up in the Maukanro area site, which will cater to any unfortunate incident around that area in Mawlai, Mauro, Mautawar, down, and also it can cover this area near Mawlai. So those are the concerns that I would like to raise as far as the Home Police Department is concerned. And coming to Power Department, it is good to hear from the governor's address that the government is committed to provide reliable power supply across the state. But sad to say that though the government said that in the last 2 years there has been no scheduled load shedding in the state, but then till today there has been frequent interrupted power supply in my constituency, which I do believe even in other parts of the state as well. And I will request that this is something that is not new. In fact, it is there for quite a long time, and it has really affected especially students and those who depend on regular power supply for their work and many other issues. And recently, I would like to raise this very important issue, where recently, personally, I've experienced, and many from my constituency had come to apprise me of this problem as far as the unnatural sharp rise or increase of power tariff. Let me just share, just this morning only, one person had come and met me, where he had shared the tariff in the last 5-6 months. In the month of September last year, the power tariff is 1,265. In the month of October, it was 1,028 rupees. And in the month of November, it was 1,115. And in the month of December 2025, it was 1,118. Suddenly, in the month of January, there was a sharp increase for almost 400%, where it was 5,894. And again, in the month of February, the total bill amount is 8,552. In fact, this is just one instance, and there are many who had come to me and complained. And therefore, I don't know what is the reason behind for the sharp increase of the power tariff. It is, according to me, it is quite abnormal as far as the increase in the power tariff is concerned. And I would also like to highlight, which in fact this is not the first time for me to raise this very important issue on the floor of the House, where only within my constituency, there are many rusted electric poles, which from time to time, the people from my constituency had complained to me, where they had complained to the power department to fix this problem, where in any given time, any unfortunate incident might happen because of these rusted poles. In fact, one of my friend from Mawlai, he had sent a photo of this rusted pole, and it was quite amusing, where in this electric pole, I don't know, the power department through the MECL, they have used a wooden plank to fix the problem. I don't know how far it will be stable, but then it is a cause of concern as far as the safety and security of the people is concerned. And another point.
Please wind up.
Yes, sir. Just a few points that I would like to raise.
The members also have to get.
Just a few points, sir. And I would also like to highlight, because even in my constituency, there are still many unelectrified households. And we are all aware that the revamp and distribution sector scheme, which is being implemented currently, and I would like to, the power department to look into this matter to solve the problem of unelectrified household that is still there in my constituency. Another point that I would like to highlight as far as the PHE department is concerned is, as per the government's address, where he mentioned that the long-awaited Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme has been completed. But then we are yet to see the light of day as far as the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme is concerned. And just a few days, I was walking in my constituency and in one of the locality in Mawlai. I was so surprised because there was a time, it was almost 1 year back, along with the officials from the PHE, I went on the spot with them to show them the leakages of water that is there in my constituency. But then recently, again, this problem has resurfaced, where the leakages of money, or I mean the leakages of water, it is so much that it is a complete waste of water. Therefore, I would like to the Honorable Minister concerned to kindly look into this matter. Though there are many other issues that I would like to raise, but because of paucity of time, I will resume my seat. Thank you.